Have you ever felt like no one could give you real answers about your neuropathy? The constant numbness and tingling and burning sensation that take away your ability to enjoy life? It's frustrating, isn't it? And if you've been told that it's just something you have to live with, well, I'm here to tell you that's not true. In this video, I want to give you an overview of how we help people to reverse neuropathy naturally, all from the comfort of their own homes in most cases, without medications or surgery, even if you've tried everything and you're close to giving up. You need to know there's hope. Regrowing nerves isn't impossible, and I'm going to show you how. What we're going to do today is help you understand this by diving into what we call our TriWell Plus Neuropathy Freedom Method. It's a proven system for natural neuropathy reversal that's already helped thousands of people reclaim their lives. But before I get into the details, let me tell you a quick backstory and how it all started. The origin of our story is really in how I got into chiropractic and healthcare in the first place. When I was 5 years old, I knew I wanted to be a chiropractor. But at 17, I was in a terrible auto accident and I had 7 either bulged or herniated discs in my spine. The pain was excruciating. I tried medical doctors and physical therapy and nothing helped. I even went to my chiropractor and honestly, it didn't do a whole lot. So I decided that since I was going to chiropractic school anyway, I'd look in, try to find some help while I was going to school. Surely somebody'd be able to help me into college. So off to college I went, and 10 years later I graduated, but I wasn't any better. Actually, I was worse. The nerves that come from your spine also feed the organ system, so I ended up with irritable bowel and indigestion and gas and bloating and reflux and hiatal hernia and thyroid issues and fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue and prostate and yes, neuropathy. The list goes on. I had 26 different conditions or diseases. I was so frustrated, but I don't quit. So I continued looking for answers and I studied and I went to seminars and went to college courses. I eventually ended up with 8 full degrees and I have 150 certificates of training. Through trial and error and constant learning, I began to see what worked and what didn't. And after 25 years, I finally found a way to get myself better. And I found out how the body heals. And I found out what makes the body stop healing and how to turn it back on. I discovered the key insights into nerve damage and regeneration and metabolic and structural factors that really drive neuropathy. I put everything together into a holistic system where we look at you as a whole person. I know that we're mental, emotional, and spiritual beings. We live in a body, and that body needs fuel. So when I was creating the TriWell system of healing, where we look at neurologic, metabolic, and structural systems, I wanted to find one that addressed the whole body, and it does. Now, neurologic is brain, spinal nerves, and peripheral nerves. Metabolic means nutrition. When we look at inflammation from a bad gut, heavy metal toxicity like lead, mercury, arsenic, aluminum. And finally, we look at nutritional deficiencies like lack of certain nutrients. By testing all 3 systems, you can find out why somebody's not healing. I mean, think about it. Your body was made to heal. That's the way God made us. And your body's always healing. If you have a pain or a problem, or in this case, neuropathy, like burning, tingling, numbing, that kind of stuff, something's blocking your healing. Because a healthy body heals nerves. Only when something's blocked or missing, lacking in your body, does it not heal. So we use the TriWell system of testing to determine what's missing or blocked and blocking your body from healing. When you find out what the blockage is, it becomes easy to come up with a specific, scientifically based action plan that will help you get better. If you know exactly what to do based on science, it becomes easy to stay committed to an action plan that you know will work. And so neuropathy can actually be healed. And by the way, it heals in 3 phases. So understanding neuropathy, you have to understand these 3 phases. So first, let's talk about neuropathy itself. Neuropathy is progressive and degenerative, meaning it gets worse over time. It doesn't happen overnight and it doesn't stop on its own. Once nerve damage reaches about 20%, your body struggles to keep up and deterioration accelerates and goes faster. Think of it like a train on a one-way track speeding toward a wall. That wall represents permanent damage and disability. The only way to stop the train is to slow it down, and that's where we come in. Our approach focuses on 3 critical phases: stabilization, mobility, and optimization. Each phase builds on the last, creating a foundation for long-term healing and sustained results. So the 3 phases of healing for neuropathy would be stabilization phase, phase 1. The first step is to stop the progression of the disease. Slow it down. Slow that train down, right? Without that foundation, any attempt to regrow nerves is like building a house on quicksand. It won't last. We use advanced therapies like vibration traction, decompression, gentle adjustments, structural alignment to reduce pressure on the nerves. We also improve circulation using a red light or neuromuscular stem or those kind of things to create an environment where healing can begin. Give you a great example. One patient came to us unable to feel her feet. Within a few weeks, she started noticing that she was stabilizing. Her body was getting better. The tingling was getting better. She was waking up. Now, this phase is really the foundation where we can move into the next phase, which is mobility, phase 2. Once the problem's stabilized, we shift our focus to regrowing the nerves. This is the mobility phase. This is where we stimulate the body's natural ability to heal and repair. We combine red light therapy, electrostim, and circulation-enhancing techniques to repair damaged nerves. One of the most exciting aspects of this phase is angiogenesis, the creation of new blood vessels. By improving blood flow and oxygen delivery, we give the nerves nutrients that they need to thrive. But here's the key. This phase is more than just quick fixes. Many doctors try to repair nerves too soon without addressing the underlying issues. That's why the results don't last. Our method ensures that every step your body builds on a solid foundation, leading to lasting relief. So once you've done phase 1 and phase 2, phase 3 is optimization phase. The final phase is optimization. This is where we maximize the results and protect your recovery for long term. We don't want this coming back. Through enhanced circulation, key nutrients, and advanced metabolic support, we ensure your nerves and blood vessels stay healthy. This phase includes personalized nutritional protocols to address deficiencies, reduce inflammation, and detoxify the body. For instance, did you know that certain key nutrients are scientifically proven to enhance nerve regeneration? And basically, probably 2016 or before, we implemented these findings and the results were phenomenal. Patients reported not only relief from their symptoms, but also improvements in energy and sleep and overall quality of life. Now, some real patient success stories like Mary keep me inspired. After years of frustration, she told us, "I tried everything, medications, therapies, alternative treatments, but nothing worked. The TriWell Plus method gave me answers and results. Now the tingling is gone and I can sleep through the night again." That keeps me inspired. Or Bob, who said, "I was skeptical, but Dr. Tripp's method gave me relief that I've been searching for years. He said I can finally walk without pain and enjoy time with my family again." Listen, neuropathy is progressive and degenerative, meaning it gets worse over time. The longer you have it, the worse it goes. It starts with a little numbing or tingling or pain and goes to the toes or fingers, but it gradually grows worse for weeks or months or years. And as it gets worse, instead of coming just a little every few months, it might start coming a little every month, or some every week, or then every day, and then all day every day. And it gets worse and worse, and it grows into where you get the necrotic tissue, the spots that are on your legs, the little brown spots on there. Basically, it's a spot on your leg that's just not healing very fast or not at all. Sometimes it'll be an open wound, and they call that an ulcer. And from the time that first ulcer appears on your foot, usually it leads to an amputation within 3 years due to lack of blood supply, which is why we average 500 amputations every day in the US, all from neuropathy. Once a foot's amputated, within 3 to 5 years, 70% of those patients will be deceased. Neuropathy is a serious condition. If you have even a little, it's time to get rid of it now. Here's the thing, neuropathy won't wait. The longer you delay, the harder it becomes to reverse the damage. That's why we are offering consultation with the Podium Thermal Scan for just $99. This advanced scan allows you to see exactly what's going on and create a custom plan for you. Imagine waking up without pain, walking comfortably, and enjoying your favorite activities again. That future is possible, but it starts with action. Click the link below and schedule your consultation and the Podium Scan for just $99. During your visit, we'll discuss your goals, your roadblocks, what's holding you back, and how we can help you move forward to get your body better. This is an opportunity for you to take control of your health and reclaim your life. I can't wait to meet you and help you start this journey toward freedom from neuropathy. Today, we can make it happen. I'll see you soon.